Hey guys, ADHDcraft here. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to build an underwater survival house, the one you're looking at right now. But I want to let you guys know for the tutorial, I built it in the sky and in creative mode in order to make it easier for you guys to see and for the tutorial to have a better flow. So you're going to be doing the exact same thing I'm doing, but you're going to be doing it underwater. And it's going to be a little bit, if you're doing it in creative mode, it should be no problem whatsoever. But if you're doing it in survival mode, it'll be a little bit more difficult because it's going to be underwater. And we also use chiseled stone. So instead of using chiseled stone, if you'd like, you can use cobblestone. It would look just as nice, and it's a lot easier to get. But yeah, just want to let you guys know that it's definitely possible to build in survival mode. I've built other houses underwater before in survival. It's a little bit more difficult, but it's definitely worth it. So let's get into the video, guys. Bye.
Hey guys, ADHDcraft here, and at this point you guys know what house we're building, so we're going to start working on it. So what you're going to need right now is now the TNT and flint steel. Sorry if my voice sounds a little weird, I'm a little bit sick, but we're going to try to push through this. So what you're going to need is dirt for right now and bone meal actually. So first part we're going to work on is the island. So the island, basically, as you can see, we have one over there. That was just a little test one I was building to make sure I could build it right. But it's a test one over. We're going to be building that island on top. The island doesn't really matter because it's like more random, but you can follow along with me if you want, or you can build your own kind of island. But yeah, for the most part, it doesn't really matter though. It's just the opening part to get into your house really is what it is. So what you're gonna start off though is we're gonna make a square. So we go one block in the air. By doing this, you're gonna be building this underwater. Obviously, I'm just building it in the sky, like I said, just to make it you know, easier to build and so you can see it better. But if you're underwater, you're just going to build from the water and just go straight up. And this is, you know, just draw the blocks down from it. And then you go ahead and build a square. Just like this. So 1, 2, 3. Then 1, 2. Then 1, 2. And then close it up with a third with a 1 block in the middle. And you're going to leave this block in the center open. And that's going to be the hole you're going to go down to go into your house. So now what you're going to do is you're going to do the doorway. Okay, the doorway, going to go 1, 2. Then 1, 2 on this side. And then 3 across. And that's the only thing you really actually need, because this is what's, you know, be how you get in the island, and then how you go, actually let's go ahead and destroy this and let's bring it out one. Sorry about that, I just think it'll look better. You could do it, leave it like that, you know, it doesn't really matter, but I just think it'll look better out one. I'm go ahead and do 2, and go ahead and close it up again. So, yeah, so that's what you're really going to need right here. The rest of this is just up to you. So you can go ahead and follow along with me if you want, but I'm going to leave mine. You know, I'm gonna do mine kind of random to be honest too. So let's put a block in the middle, and we're gonna go 3 blocks this way. 1, 2, 3. Then on this side, we'll do the same thing. 1, 2, 3. Then from underneath the door, we're gonna go 4 this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, let's go ahead and yeah, the 4's fine. Okay, then over here, do the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the same thing over here, 1, 2, 3, 4. And here as well, 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to go ahead and copy that on this side. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and bring it in one. And go ahead and go all the way across again. And leave 1 space on both sides. Then we're going to go ahead and do that one more time. We're going to do it one in like this. So it should look like this, pretty much. You're going to bring it in one on both of these. Okay. And then now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and close up this. So finding the side of the door, we're going to go ahead and bring this out. And come out till, this will be 4 blocks. And then we're going to go ahead and go 5. And bring it over here. And we're going to close it up like this. So it should be like the same shape we started with on the inside. Now we're going to go ahead and close this up. So just make it match up with the door frame. Okay. And now what we're going to do is we're going to try and make this look a little bit more natural. So we're going to add 3 blocks to this side. We're going to add 3 blocks over here. Okay, and then now what we're going to do is we're going to actually go ahead and destroy this row out here. I think that would actually look better. And go ahead and knock the corners off. Of the top piece. As you see, it's starting to look a little bit more natural now. And then actually let's go ahead and take out this side too, this piece down here. Go ahead and take out this last piece. Okay. We can go ahead and leave it like this for the most part if you guys want. Everybody's island's going to be different. That island's a little bit bigger. But now what we're going to do is get our bone meal. And you're just going to throw this everywhere for the most part. You can do more or less, you know, it really just depends on you. I'm actually going to add 3 in the back too. And then go ahead and throw bone meal down. But the island, like I said, the island's not just like this. It doesn't really matter. The island's supposed to kind of be random, really, because that's, you know, it might make it look natural. Okay, and now we're going to get our torches. And we're going to go ahead and throw these in there too. Okay, and now we're going to go work with the actual portal that goes into the house. So what you're going to do is you're going to find glass and stone. And then you're going to get your ladder. And you're going to go down 5 blocks from this. The entrance of the door is right here. You're going to go, so this is going to be where you walk down. So you want to make sure you have it on the back of the opening. You're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you're going to get your ladder. And just bring that all the way across it. And then we're going to do the same thing with glass, but we're going to make the square we started with at the beginning. And the same length. Oops. Okay. And you're just going to match them all the way up. Okay. So you should have this now. It should look pretty good. Depending on your island, how you made it, it should look like that, or, you know, different if you want. You can even make the island bigger if you want to, like I said. It's just really adding blocks randomly, but this is what we have for right now. And we're going to start working on the next piece, which is the actual house. Alright guys, get ready for the next part of the video, which is where we're going to be making the actual house. So basically what we're going to be doing is you're going to find the little pipe we just made, and you're going to go in this bottom row like this. You're going to need stone for this next piece, stone, chisel stone bricks, glass, and oak wood planks. And we're going to be building this way out from the bottom of our little like pipe, I guess. Yeah. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, just like that. And going that way we're going to go 7, and going this way we're going to go 7. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And be sure you're doing this in the 4th block of the row we just made. And go this way as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay? So you should have this equally length, you know, little lines across both sides. And now we're going to be going from this way, that way, we're going to go 20 blocks. So this will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Okay? And now we're going to be doing the same thing over here, but we don't have to count these. We're just going to match them up with the ones on the left side. So just make sure they're equally length. They're about perfect now. And now we're just going to connect these two. So we're just going to bring it all the way across just like this. Pretty simple. Okay, now we're going to get our glass. So on each of these corners we're going to do this. We're going to go down 5 blocks. It'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then again. And then again. And then one more. So it should be 2 on both sides and 1 in the center. So it should look just like this. We're going to do that same thing on this corner. And make sure it's 5 blocks. And the reason why this house, this house is pretty simple, the actual structure, because it's just, pretty much a big square. But the thing you do have to remember, guys, is that we have to also make sure that we're doing the like the shape or the layout right, because the layout really is going to affect the inside a little bit. That's going to be how we manage everything. So let's go ahead and do this now. This corner as well. Okay, one more corner. Oops, missed it. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we have these corners just like this. What you're going to do is you're going to grab our stone, and we're going to go ahead and put this all the way around, just like this. And we're, oops, I didn't even notice that glass block I messed up on. Okay, we're going to take this all the way around the whole square we just made. Just like this. Alright, go ahead and make a turn. Okay, so now what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing the floor and the roof now real quick. So depending on what you guys want to make your floor out of, you can change it up. I'm going to do oak wood for mine, so we're going to fill this in real quick. I might skip ahead for you guys though. Okay, so now we're done with that. Now we're doing the roof. We're going to do the roof out of stone as well. Our stone is like you do the rest of the structure. And the floor, like I said, I did mine out of oak wood. I suggest you use oak wood because that is what I designed the interior based off of. So yeah, so if you plan on doing the interior, you guys can do your own interior if you'd like. But a lot of you guys like the interior, so I decided I'm going to do a tutorial on that as well. So if you want to do the interior, I suggest you use the oak wood because it'll look the best. But yeah, if you can figure out something that works better, then go for it. So I'm going to go ahead and skip ahead, and I'm going to finish this roof up. All we're doing is filling it in like this. Okay, so now we're done with the roof and the floor. We're going to go ahead and actually work on the rest of the wall. So what we're going to do now for the first one, we're going to do chisel stone just like this. And then you're going to do stone. You're going to find this is going to be the front of the house right here. So by the way, we're going to make sure on this side of the house, this is the front door of the little, the front door of the, what's it called? This island. There you go. Couldn't think of a word for it. And so we're going to do that. Make sure on this side, and we're going to be doing this in any side of the block, we're going to be working around it. Okay, just like this. We're going to leave a space of 3, just like that. Oops. We're going to be doing chisel stone right there next. Okay. And then we're going to do the same thing over here. We're going to come on this side. And do chisel stone, just like that. Then stone. Then chisel stone. Then we're going to leave a space of 3. Then again, the same thing. We're just going to be leaving a space of 3 here. This is going to be for the glass. That's why these spaces of 3 are going to be like that. Okay. Go ahead and fill that in. And all these spaces, like I'm saying, we're leaving a space of 3 between these because that's going to be glass, and we'll fill that in next. And over here we can do the same thing. You can, now we're done with that side, you can pretty much just copy that side of the building, really. And it's a really, really simple design. It's just making sure you get everything the right spacing. If you're a block off, it's going to look weird, because it's so based off of these little columns. Okay, so we have that done now. Let's go ahead and do the front too. And again, you can copy the one ahead of you because it's right there already done. Just like this. Okay, and then a 3 block space again. And now we're pretty much done with this part. So now the next part we have to do is actually doing the windows. So I'm gonna, oops, forgot about filling in this one, my bad guys. We're just gonna fill these in just like this. They should all look like this. All these columns you've seen before, we already just did a bunch of them. Just gotta make sure they're all filled in just like this. And all these spacings now, we're gonna fill with glass. I'm gonna go ahead and cut away, just to save us time in the video and save you guys, from having to watch me place glass where it's gonna be. So we're going to be placing glass in all these little spots like this. I'm going to go ahead and cut though. Alright guys, so we're all done now. The glass is actually completely finished now. So now what we have to do basically is do the room. So what you're going to do is you're going to find our little door right here. So once we found our door, we're going to use this to mark where our next room is going to be. There's only going to be 2 rooms in this because I'm only going to do the 2 rooms. There was a third room in the back, that was in the original video. But that one was strictly just for storage. I don't really think it's necessary, and it's the same exact process as these 2 rooms. So I'm just going to do it, and if you guys want to add a 3rd room back there, you guys can feel free to do so. You just can add as many rooms as you want, really. Almost every one of these columns you could turn into a room if you wanted to. But yeah, anyway, so let's get into the rooms. So remember, find your door, our little entrance, and we're going to go this way. And these are going to be where we make our doors. It's going to be one right here, and then another one right here. So let's go ahead and go outside. And you're going to use your stone, and we're going to come out 3 blocks. This will be 1, 2, 3. And then again over here, 1, 2, 3. And then again, 1, 2, 3. And then from these sides, we're going to go out 4 blocks. It'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. And then over here, we're going to do the same thing. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Then this way, we're going to go 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we're just going to connect these. So it should be just like this. Make sure they connect like that. Pretty simple. So now what we're going to do is we're going to make our walkway to get into this room because again it's going to be underwater, so you're going to want to, not drown. So we're going to go ahead and do this, and you're just going to bring it all the way across like this. And we're going to make a walkway very similar to the little pipe we made right here, but this one's going to be for walking obviously, so you can get from your living room, which would be this room, into the bedroom or garden, or whichever order you want to do them in. And then we're going to bring the glass up, 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to add our chisel stone along the side, just like this. We're going to be basically matching the building, or the room next to it, or the wall. Oh, geez, I'm choking up, guys. Sorry about that. That's why you should always record with water. We're going to be matching it across from here, just like this. And we're going to get this one right here. And now the only difference, we're not going to do glass right here like this one does. We're just going to be doing stone again out here. So it should look just like this, and then again on top. Okay, and then over here we're going to do the same thing. We're going to match the one across from us to be identical to the thing that's right across from us. Pretty simple. Yeah, it's a lot of just matching this build. It's really not that difficult. It's more of just following the order, because if you follow the order, you should be good. And the only difference between this one and the one across from us is we're not going to have a door in this one, obviously. So we're just going to go ahead and match it up like this, just using glass. But yeah, the actual structure is really easy. It's just making sure you have the right amount of blocks, and then following the order of the columns, because the columns are really kind of, sets the whole house. Okay, so now we're going to do stone right here. And then now what we're going to do is we're going to add our roof. And in order to make it the same height as this one, we're going to add another stone layer on top. And this is just going to go all the way around just like this. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and connect them. And now what we're going to do is we're going to do our wall. This wall is going to be completely glass, just because it's an underwater house and you want to have as much glass and, as many views as possible with also making it look nice. So, honestly I thought about making the whole house out of glass, but I was like, nah, there's too much glass. So I wanted to make it, design with a lot of view angles though. So we're going to make this whole wall out of glass. You'll be able to see squid swim by your window. It's going to look really awesome. Okay, and now we're going to match up the floor over there. We're going to use wood. You could actually even, if you wanted to, make this little walkway wood if you wanted to, but I'm not going to do that. We could do that actually. I'm going to do it just for fun. You can make the walkway like that too out of wood. And then we're going to fill this room in. Okay. Oop, I felt slower. I'm going to drink another swiftness potion real quick, guys. It takes too long to build without it. Okay, so we're just going to do this real quick. Normally I would cut for the flooring, but this is a small room. It shouldn't take us too long. Okay, so almost done already, see? And depending on which room this is going to be, this is going to be the garden or the bedroom, but we'll go to the next room already. So this is what our first room is going to look like, pretty easy. We're going to go do the roof now too. The roof, we're just going to fill it all the way in with the stone. Somebody else should try it. I was thinking, after I was doing the tutorial of this, I was thinking this should have a sky roof too, but I didn't do it in the original, so I want to keep it as original close to the original as possible, because that's the one you guys seem to like so much. But if you guys want to, if you want to do your own version of it, I would add a sky roof using glass, and I think it would look pretty cool. I just didn't want to change it because, I want to keep it as close to the original video as possible. But yeah, I would definitely try and use make a sky roof over here. I would do it in a bunch of places. I think it would look even cooler underwater, being able to see the surface from above you. Okay, so now we're going to be doing the same room we did over there basically. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3 blocks this way. And then we're going to be doing the same thing, going this way 4 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. And again over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then go ahead and connect them again. And if you guys already remember how to build a building, you could even just skip this part. But just in case, some people, can't remember both sides. So I'm just going to make it again. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do our little room again. We're going to do glass and make the walkway, just like before. And if you need any reference, you can go look at the room we just built, if you want to, or you can, follow along. So let's go ahead and build this all the way up. And again, we're going to be matching the row or the building right across from us, just like the other one. And one more row, and another row, and another row. It gets kind of repetitive, guys. It's not the funnest building to build, but it looks really nice when we're done. Okay, so again, remember, we're not going to copy the glass dough on that side. We're going to do stone. Should look just like this. And then we're going to match it again over here. It's a lot of, I was saying, it's really repetitive, but you have to make sure you get it right, because otherwise it'll look weird if you have, one column that's not, you have to do 2 chisel stone, or you have to do 2 stone, and it won't look spaced out correctly. And again, guys, we're not going to do the walkway for this one, so we don't have to copy that. Okay, and then chisel stone. and then our regular stone, then our chisel stone. And if I'm moving a little too fast for you guys, feel free to pause it at any moment. It's always there for you guys. It's a great thing about videos. And now we're gonna do our glass, our wall, just like this. And we're gonna go bring it all the way up. And then again on this side. Okay, awesome. So now we're gonna do our floor. Again, I'm gonna use wood planks, and also we could even do this again if you guys want to. And again, I recommend you do a sky roof. Just, I think it'll look cool. But you know, if you can keep it like this if you want to. And we're gonna fill this all the way in. Almost done with it. All right, awesome. Okay, so now we're gonna be doing our roof. So now we have to get our stone, and we're just gonna cover it and make sure it's the same height as the one across from us. And just keep walking back and forward. We are almost done, guys. Hope you guys have gotten this far, and I hope your house is looking awesome. So we are, you know, it doesn't really matter how it looks on the outside because it's an underwater house. Because on the outside it just kind of looks like the squares, but on the inside it looks pretty awesome. So we're gonna go ahead and go back inside now, and we're gonna be starting on the interior now. Okay, so I'm gonna get started on the interior, but first let's go ahead and cut. Alright guys, so now we're going to be working on the interior. We're actually going to try and make it, we're going to do the garden first because it's the easiest. And the garden, basically what that is, it's very simple. It's, because it's just a small example garden for the video, but you can make it bigger. I don't really think you need that big of a garden, but we're going to go ahead and make it anyway. So what we're going to do is clear out this area right here. You're going to have one block on each side left. You're going to leave 4. Take all 4 blocks out. And we're gonna put our dirt like this. And I'm not gonna put any plants in mine or put any water because this is strictly just for the tutorial. But you know, normally if this house is built underwater like it's supposed to be, you'll have these really sick infinite water sources that actually lead into the ocean. So it'll look pretty cool. But for like I said, for me it's gonna be for the tutorial. So you know, I'm just gonna leave it like this, and you know, just go and do the grass real quick. And then you're just gonna plant your crops, and then you're gonna put the water down. But so like I said, since I'm building this in the air so you guys can see it and stuff, the water would just fall, so I'm not going to do it. Okay, so that's that room. That's the room. Simple, super easy. So we're going to actually work on the living room now, which is a little bit harder, but still not too difficult. And what you're going to need for this, let me get my essentials. You guys know me, I have to have those. And we're going to get the bookshelf. We're going to get the stone slab. We're going to get wool, black wool. We're gonna get birch wood, I believe it's called. No, spruce wood. We're gonna get spruce wood. We're gonna get the button, and we're gonna need some more, but we'll get that later. For right now, let's stick with just this. Yes, just also get the where's that guy? Sorry. Go ahead and get stone. Get stone, and we're gonna get our chisel stone actually too. And we're going to get ladders. We're going to make the little walkway first. Go ahead and replace the button for now. So find our little entrance again. This is where we come in at. And you're going to take that and bring it all the way down to the floor, so that way you don't have to fall to your, you know, into your house. You can just crawl, you know, climb all the way down comfortably. And we're going to get our chiseled stone, and we're going to bring that all the way down too. And then again on this side. And if you guys want, you guys could even take this up all the way with the glass, but I just wanted to make mine mostly out of glass so I could see as much as possible. But yeah, so then we have that, and we're gonna get our chisel or stone slab, and we're gonna bring this around the whole thing, just like this. Okay. All right, and then now we're gonna go 1 block away from this, and we're gonna go ahead and take out the ground until 1 block away. So it'll be 1 block away from each side. You're gonna take out the ground, and we're gonna bring it this way by 4. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, and then including what we already have, so it's 4. So it's like this. Okay. And now let's go ahead and get glass. We're going to need that actually too. If not green, we'll get rid of the bookshelves for now. And fill this in with glass. This is going to make a really cool, like, I don't know what the word for it is, but it's just like a little window to the under the ocean, because again, the house is underwater, so we'll be able to see like squid swimming by, and you know, just be able to get a nice view of the ocean, of the water below you. So, unless your house is built like right on top of like sand, then I guess you'll just look at sand. But yeah, so anyway, so that's what we have right now. And now we're actually going to work on the TV. So the TV, we're going to need to get our bookshelves back out. Go ahead and get the glass out. And this TV actually wasn't in my Minecraft TV interior design video. It's one I actually just kind of made up for this house. So what we're going to do is throw these on the wall. We're going to find the center glass wall in the middle. And what we're going to do is, just, depending on you guys, for me, I'm going to do this because I don't really care how the house looks like in the outside, because the house is going to be underwater, so it really doesn't matter how it looks on the outside. I'm going to destroy these. I'm going to put stone slabs all the way around, or like all the way through it, just like this. And you'll see why in a second. But that's what I'm going to do, but if you guys don't want to do that, you don't have to. And go ahead and put these down like this, and then I'm going to put my black wool in the center window, three on top, and then 3 in the bottom, just like that. And I'm going to add my bookshelves, 1, 2, 3, next to it. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to do slabs in the bottom in a spacing way. So like 1, 2, not like that much. It'll be one slab space in between them. So 1, 2, 3, and then 4. And bring that across. And then do the same thing. Just like that. That's going to be our TV. And it would look weird if there was glass behind it, so that's why I did that with the slabs. But you guys can leave it like that if you want to. Okay? And now we're going to build our table, so we're going to get the spruce wood slabs. And I'm going to make mine like little coffee tables, so it's not too big. And I'm going to make it 1 away from this, so I'm going to match it up with the bookshelves, just like this. And it's going to be 4 that way, or 5 this way, and then 5 this way again. And then we're going to work on our couch. So we're going to get 1 away from out here, and it's going to be 1 away from the table, and then 1 out too. So it's going to be out there like that, and then we're going to bring it back 1, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then bring it in again. And then we're going to get our spruce. We're going to get our stone slabs out again. Let's find that and get rid of the spruce. We don't need that anymore. Get our stone slab, throw those down. And then we're going to get the button. And we're going to put the button down, and that's going to give it like a little nice couch design. See, it looks pretty awesome. I like that a lot. Now we're almost done with the living room. We're going to be getting, now what we need is dirt, or grass block. We're going to need the trap door, and we're going to need oak wood leaves. And now for all these columns, what we're going to do is we're going to throw in these. We're going to put a dirt block in all of them. And this is going to be our little hedges, or hedges, fern, whatever kind of plants you want to call it. And then we're going to add trapdoors to them all, just like this. Make a little nice flower pot type design. Yeah, go hit these all the way down. Okay. Just like this. Almost done, guys. Oop, 2 more, I mean. Okay. A couple more. Last one. Alright, and then after this, we're going to throw our oak wood leaves on top of them all. We're going to be doing it by 2. See if I can get this one to stay. There it goes. And we're going to go 1, 2, just like this. And 1, 2. Then 1, 2. And then again over here and go 1, 2. 1, 2. And then 1, 2. And it's going to be our little hedge design. I think it looks really, really nice like that. And yeah, so it looks pretty cool. So now we're going to be working on the bedroom. The bedroom actually is super, super easy. We can do this really quickly. Let's go ahead and clear our inventory real quick. I'm going to go ahead and throw in my stuff, you know. Go ahead and drink that real quick because I don't have any torches in here yet, so I don't want it to be all dark for you guys. And what we're going to need for the bedroom is we're going to need our survival essentials. Not all of them, but, you know, just the basics. We get a crafting table, a furnace, and a chest, and a bed. I know you guys say I always use trap chests in my videos. I don't know why I always do that, but where are the trap chests even at that I always use it? Oh, there we go. So now we're going to use the, I'm not going to use trap chest. You have that, and now we're going to use our slab. Where are the slabs at? Sorry guys, I'm trying to find them. Find the slabs. We're going to need that. We're going to need the trap door. We're going to need bookshelves. And we're going to need the actual bed. Where's the bed at? And the bed. Okay, so for the bed, oh, wrong room. We're going to do the bedroom over here, my bad. So the bed you're going to do is throw down 3, we're going to find the center window, and you're going to make it a block high of stone slabs. And then do slabs this way. And then throw our bed in there. And then on this side we're going to do a chest, this side a chest. Then a furnace on the corners. And then a crafting table and a crafting table, just like that. We're going to make a small little bookshelf right here going too high. And then we're going to put a desk right here going like this. And then we're going to put the slab. The slab should be not that high. They should be down here like this. And then we're going to put our trap doors on the side to make it look like a chair. Okay, and then we're almost done. Now we're going to get our, where is it at? We're gonna need a pressure plate. We're gonna use the stone pressure plate, and we're gonna try and find the picture frame. And the picture frame is gonna give us a really cool looking laptop. So we're gonna put that there just like that, and now we have a laptop. See, it's a laptop and a desk. Got our bed, our little nice room. Looks pretty fancy in here, guys. Okay, so now we are completely done. You guys can add the lighting. What I did is I added the torches above each one of these plants. I've added a torch basically in all the columns, but you guys can do your lighting any way you want to. But yeah, guys, hope your guys' house came out awesome. I hope you guys enjoyed the build. I hope you got this far into the video. If you guys could please leave a like, I'd greatly appreciate it. Favorite the video, share, all that great stuff. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. I do a lot of Minecraft tutorials and house videos and different stuff like that. So yeah, if you guys want to get more of that, subscribe. And yeah, thanks guys for watching. Again, please leave a like, comment, all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Hey guys, welcome to the outro. On the left side of your screen is this previous video. You can go ahead and click on that, and it'll take you to the last video I uploaded, which was a sky survival house, which is pretty awesome, so you should definitely go check that out. And on the right side of your screen, where it says recommended video, that'll take you to the last survival house tutorial I did, which did really well, so you guys might like that as well. So if you're interested in either of those videos, go ahead and click on them. And also, before when the video is over, I want to give a shout out to Grindin for BRN and to Bionic Jin. They both built 2 of my previous survival houses, and they sent them to me on Instagram and on Xbox. And I want to remind you guys can send me any of the houses you guys build that are based off my houses to any of my social medias, and I might shout you guys out in the outro and in future videos. So yeah, hit me up on any of those social medias, and I will see you guys in the next video. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff.